Deb Cooper with Table Talk, and I ran into Debbie Melgreen, who I have known for a minute. And of course, back in her handling career, we traveled a little bit together. I think we even went to Westminster a couple of times in the same truck, if I recall.
We did.
And she is now judging. So I thought it would be interesting to hear the different perspectives from running left-handed circles to standing in the middle of the ring. In some cases, judging those that you competed against.
Exactly.
How it is. I mean, is there one that you like better than the other, for example?
You know, I get asked that question all the time. Which did I like better, handling or judging? And I tell everyone, really, they're apples and oranges. I loved my handling career. I handled some great dogs. I loved every minute of it. Wouldn't have changed a thing. But I equally love the judging aspect. When I finish one assignment, I really look forward to the next one. So I really can't say I preferred one over the other. I love both equally.
You have been in the sport for what, 40 years?
Actually, my parents were in dogs. I started showing myself in 1968.
And your breeds?
Brittany's, at the time, Brittany's. My dad had hunting Brittany's that we also showed. And my mom raised Dachshunds,
okay,
which we showed. When my sister and I got old enough to have the responsibility of our own dog, I actually wanted a German Shepherd, but couldn't find what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So we were given a collie bitch by a friend of ours, and I showed many, many collies for years.
I remember it well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had to pick a favorite, a favorite event, a favorite breed to judge, a favorite, what would you say would be your favorite thing to do as a judge?
You know, there are so many assignments. I've been blessed to have some really amazing assignments in a fairly short career thus far. I just finished a couple weeks ago judging the Brittany National, which was certainly one of the highlights of my career. We haven't had a breeder judge our national since the 70s.
Wow.
So it was amazing. I had my final cut in there, and I looked around the ring, and I just thought, wow, it just doesn't get any better than this.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's like here. It's like we talked about. The depth of quality in any of these breed rings is breathtaking. And then you look at these groups and those that may be saying that our sport is dying, and then you look at the depth of quality at a show like Orlando and say, wow, no, it's
Right.
not.
Right.
We're okay.
Mhm.
We're okay. If we just keep it up.
Absolutely.
And speaking of that, let's talk about juniors for a minute, because
Okay.
you are a juniors judge.
I am.
And do you like judging juniors?
I love judging juniors. It's one of my favorite things to judge.
Mm-hmm.
We have some brilliant kids coming up, very, very talented.
Mm-hmm.
Juniors are tough to judge anymore, and I always tell them when I come down to my finals and I'm selecting best junior and reserve, I always tell them I love it when you make it tough on me.
Mm-hmm.
And it usually is tough. They're
Mm-hmm.
very good.
Mm-hmm. And one final thing, of course, not for juniors, but for everyone. Do you have, if you were given the opportunity to ask your exhibitors to not do something, what would that not do something be?
The biggest thing is don't feed a dog bait when I'm looking at the head or the mouth. Make sure teeth are clean and nails are done, and just the dog overall is clean. I realize that some people handle better than others, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I realize some people trim better than others, and I don't have a problem with that. But anyone can give a dog a bath and get it clean, and scale teeth and do nails. So there's really no excuse for bringing a dirty dog into the ring.
Well, guys, there's a couple of suggestions for you if you're ever going to show to Debbie. I would give the dog a bath before you go to the dog show. It's been great talking to you.
Great talking to you.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
asking
much.
me.
Until next time.